What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. We got to go over Cardano. So the first thing I want to say is please hit that like button and subscribe. It helps the channel out immensely for the YouTube algorithm. Got to keep saying that. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you want me to go over next. And without further ado, let's get straight to it. So the technical analysis is what we're going to do first here with Cardano. As you can see, we are breaking this support here. We're trying to get right back over it, but we are breaking it. And it's around 267, give or take, somewhere around there, 270 if you want to say. But anyways, around 267, we have this support that we are at, and we broke it, which is now putting us into a negative downtrend. And everything has kind of, been going down, not just Cardano. So I'm not just making fun about Cardano, talking truth and facts here. Everything's going down right now. We got Cardano down 9.38% in the last 24 hours, but 30% in the last 7 days. And Cardano has been doing extremely well within the last couple months. So everything else has kind of, not has been doing like as well as Cardano. Bitcoin only at 5% in the last 7 days compared to Cardano's 30%, and then Ethereum's 0.55% last 7 days compared to the Cardano's 30%. So Cardano is doing fairly well amongst everything. So without doubt, it was the one doing the worst now. Not the worst, but inside the last 24 hours, we're down 9% because we just now, rose so high here with Cardano. Like, look at this. This is like a stair step all the way up to the top. So Cardano had to retrace back down to our previous support lines. So now that we're back here to our previous support, if we continue to break this and continue to go down, that will lead us going down to $2.52 before we try to retest our resistance. So we may end up going down somewhere around 250 if we cannot hold this up, and if we can't get more momentum to break that $2.86 resistance that we had previously, and then all the way up to 297. So we almost passed $3. But, now we got to retest this support and see what we can do, so then we can retest this resistance in the future. So hopefully we can do this with Cardano soon. But yeah, Cardano is doing extremely well. Now one of the top 3 cryptos, now at 85 billion in market cap, lots of money in Cardano. But yeah, Cardano has always had a lot of potential though. But let's talk more about this technical analysis, because remember, I'm not a financial advisor and none of this financial advice. So Cardano chalks a bearish wedge as out of price soars by over 100%. So yes, you got to remember, like, we literally just now had like 100% surge here. Like, Cardano went from $1 to $2, and now at $2.67, almost $3, almost 200% right there. So that's something really big that's going on in Cardano. You got to think about it. Like, we have to retrace a little bit so we can gain some more momentum to, continue to rise with Cardano. And with all of this hard fork stuff going on with Cardano, all these updates, it's one of those things that's going to set Cardano apart from all of the rest of the cryptos. So we're going to keep going on with this. ADA currently takes all the boxes for forming a falling wedge pattern as shown in the chart below. The pair now awaits a negative breakdown below its wedge support trend line, which may prompt a correction toward the 54H exponential moving average around $2.45. So that's kind of where we're heading down there. I said 250, they said 245. But, either way, it's kind of close. So they said right around here in this area, around 245. But yeah, it's definitely going to go down around 250, leading in these coming next few days. So I guess right now, like, I wouldn't even tell you to sell it, because it's probably better to just hold it, because you never know what's going to happen. And with Cardano, it's going to be used in the future for something, because Cardano has a lot of use cases. So it doesn't even make sense to, like, day trade and swing trade Cardano. It's best to just hold it, let it do what it does, and watch it get all the way up to $3. Because look, we were already at $2.97 of our high, the high for Cardano. But anyways, Cardano, expect a pullback and another rally soon. A lot of people are talking about this pullback that we're about to have, but the rally that comes after it is probably what's going to be more worth talking about, because let's be honest, Cardano at $10, I can definitely see a $10 Cardano sometime next year. By the end of this year, we're definitely going to see about $4-5 Cardano. But next year, $10 Cardano, hands down. And then, maybe by 2025, Cardano can be at $100 plus. So Cardano definitely has a lot of potential here. But anyways, let's move on from the technical analysis to something else, which is the hard fork that's happening, which is another reason why Cardano is going to continue to rise, because they just are so innovative out here. They're out there helping Ethiopia, and they're doing a lot of different stuff inside the whole crypto space, really. But anyways, Cardano allows a hard fork, what you need to know. So let's go over everything we need to know about the Cardano hard fork. Now, Cardano's development roadmap is divided into 6 main stages or eras, each focused on expanding the functionality of the network. So we have Byron sets up foundation code of Cardano, allows users to exchange ADA currency named after revolutionary programmer Ada Lovelace, and mine Cardano with their proof of stake consensus algorithm. So Shelley focuses on decentralizing the network by setting up incentives for users to host their own nodes. The main goal of this era is to make sure the nodes or individual computers are run by a device group of network participants rather than a small centralized group of users. Then you got Gojin, Basho, and Voltaire. Gojin introduces, smart contract capabilities to the network, and then you have Basho, which is improving the underlying performance of Cardano with the transactions and everything. And then you got Voltaire, which adds a voting and treasury system for self-sustaining governance of Cardano. So lots of updates going on inside of Cardano, lots of updates, and Cardano is now in the final stage of the Shelley area, and this is where we're at right here, Shelley, and then we're going into the Gojin, which is going to be the smart contract capabilities. Bunch of stuff is about to happen with Cardano, so it's gonna go to the moon. And then you got the Alonzo stages, not just those ones. You got not just the eras, you have the Alonzo stages too. So the Alonzo hard fork is split into 3 main coded processes. You got the Alonzo blue, white, and purple. So Alonzo Blue introduced smart contracts with around 50 technical participants, mostly stake pool operators, and then Alonzo White adds more features and a wider range of participants to Alonzo Blue. And then you have Alonzo Purple, which will become a fully public test net and then onboard thousands of participants to the network. So big stuff is going on with Cardano. And then comes the final Alonzo Red and Alonzo Black color phases, which are reserved for final bugs and fixes with Cardano. So bunch of stuff is about to happen with Cardano, which is why Cardano, I'm not going to say it's going to pass Ethereum and Bitcoin, because I do have faith in Ethereum and Bitcoin. But in the future, possibly in market cap, Cardano could pass Ethereum in market cap. But Bitcoin, not too sure about that. But it could definitely pass Ethereum in market cap. But anyways, let's move on to the Plutus. Now we got the Plutus. So Plutus uses the native Cardano programming language Haskell. Plutus and Haskell use the same code base for off and on chain development. This means that at the core, the coding is identical so that there will be no complications with programming languages when developing smart contracts. That allows Plutus contracts to become even more straightforward and permits testing, which will allow developers to perfect their products for much more intensive loads, such as hosting large institutions or governments. So Plutus is about to be a huge update. The Plutus core, which is the programming language that connects smart contracts to the Cardano final settlement layer, the Cardano blockchain. So once a developer is done creating their code with Plutus, it is compiled into Plutus core, where the code is simplified for the Cardano blockchain. This method allows Cardano to better deal with the data and take up less disk space on the actual blockchain. So we have so much stuff going on in Cardano here. I definitely believe Cardano is going to have $10 by next year. We have to do $10 next year, regardless. But yeah, $5 by the end of this year. That's my price prediction here. But anyways, Cardano millionaires have been on the rise. So number of Cardano millionaires rises by 173%. There's no doubt about that, because you got to think, like a few months ago, Cardano was worth $1, and now Cardano is worth almost $3. It almost hit $3, just about hit it. But anyways, look at that. It was so cheap. Like anyone that got in Cardano 3-4 months ago was really lucky. But yeah, anyone who got in Cardano in November, like of last year, was extremely lucky. 15 cents, rode it all the way up here, now at $3 or $2.68, almost $3. But yeah, lots of stuff going on here. And then let's talk about this decentralized exchange that is really groundbreaking for Cardano. So one decentralized exchange is positioning itself as the Uniswap of Cardano with a suite of Cardano tailored DeFi solutions. So they're providing a full suite of features for Cardano. This is huge right here. As concerns around the use of the Ethereum blockchain rise, many have turned to the Cardano ecosystem as a solution to the increasing fees and slower transactions that have resulted from the influx of users. So ADAX founders have recognized Cardano for its scientific approach to smart contracts, and I guess this led them to start developing on Cardano. So the platform aims to achieve this vision by using a trustless protocol to conduct censorship-resistant token swaps while leveraging social sentiment-based tools. So big stuff here with ADAX, and they're going to be like the Uniswap of, Cardano, like they've been saying. So I definitely want to see how this works for them in the future. And it says, for the future of ADAX, the ADAX initial exchange offering occurred in June 2021 on xmarkets.com. So yeah, one of the first platforms to implement Cardano native token support. So they're about to be a whole groundbreaking thing inside the whole crypto space. But anyways, this is all I got for you guys today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice, but Cardano is probably going to go to the moon. So if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe, and check out the link in the description for free stock with Robinhood and Webull and public.com. And I'll be back with another video. Peace.